Stage 8 and another severe mountain test and an opportunity potentially for the GC riders to make gains in the overall classification. 152 kilometers from a start in Spoleto to a finish on the famous climb in the Abruzzen Apennines to Prati di Tivo. It was always going to be a day where the breakaway would fancy their chances of success, and as a result, on the first uncategorized climb of the day, it was very attacking, with Julian Alaphilippe repeatedly trying to prize a group of pure climbers away. Martin Macialusi went off in pursuit of Alaphilippe at the front of the race. Over the top of the first uncategorized climb as they headed towards the first categorized climb of the day, the Capistrello. Groups ebbed and flowed. UAE Team Emirates concerned that the race was getting out of control and that too many riders were up the road. Eventually, though, a 14-rider group established itself at the front of the race as they hit the Capistrello climb. The pink jersey content to have his team limiting the advantage of the breakaway riders on the front. And at the front, Julian Alaphilippe, as well as Nairo Quintana and a number of other riders, Jonathan Narvaez included, the winner of Stage 1, as well as Romain Bardet and Georg Steinhauser, Simon Geschke, tried to get clear. 3.6 kilometers to go, and towards the top, Simon Geschke took the maximum 18 points in the King of the Mountains competition. On the descent then, Romain Bardet and Julian Alaphilippe tried to extend the advantage of the breakaway riders who went through the sprint at Leonessa all together with an advantage of nearly 2 minutes, but they grew and extended every time they got on a descent. UAE Team Emirates, though, were riding like they meant business. Intergiro sprint went to Romain Bardet, who was in the hunt for bonus seconds. He was the best placed rider in the general classification at 5:23 down. And then over the top of the Cat 3 climb, the Corrió Abbio, their advantage was only 1 minute and 22 seconds. On the Prati di Tivo climb then, Magnus Sheffield got on the front as the breakaway started to crumble under pressure from UAE Team Emirates. Domen Novak, the Slovenian, riding it down. And just when they were about to be caught, Valentin Paré-Pantre of the Decathlon Étoile La Mondiale went solo with 10 kilometers to go, and it would be a while before he was caught. Great attack then from the young Frenchman, trying to emulate the feats of his brother who took a stage victory at the Giro de Italia last year. He went through the final sprint on his own, but soon thereafter he was caught. In the final few kilometers then, Rafa Majka got on the front as all the GC favourites lined up behind Tadej Pogaçar. An attack from Antonio Tiberi, followed by the Maglia Rosa. Tiberi trying to get Kjan Uterbrooks into trouble in pursuit of his bid to win the white jersey. Thymen Arensman then launched an attack. The teammate of Geraint Thomas also followed with consummate ease by Tadej Pogaçar.
Rafa Majka grimacing with his team leader on his wheel. Here they come though, Daniel Martínez, the first of the big favourites, the podium riders to open up his sprint, pushing for the line, 200 metres to go, but it's the man in the Maglia Rosa who hits the front, and Martínez trying to slay in his slipstream, but Pogaçar just blasts away from the Colombian, and he's going to make it 2 wins in 2 days at the Giro d'Italia. Stage win number 3.